Good morning, everybody. Still got the flu. Not really in any condition to be making a video, but I'm in a lot better condition than the person I'm about to talk about right now. Spencer Stone, you're a fucking American hero, son. And I ain't believing this bullshit until I hear it out of your mouth that this is not terrorist related. Now, I understand that Spencer Stone was defending the honor of a woman when this attack occurred, but there were about 8 different people, and it looked like 2 of them had knives. Okay? 8 different people, and they still need fucking knives? Sounds like some goddamn jihadis to me. Because there's no one more fucking cowardly and dependent on large numbers and chaos because of their lack of intelligence or skill than Islamic extremists. Now, I'm not talking about trained Russian special forces posing as Islamic extremists. No, that's different. I'm talking about JQ motherfucker wants to dress his wife in a trash bag while he wears fucking skinny jeans. Okay, that's who I'm talking about. And I have absolutely fucking had enough of these people. I wish Spencer Stone would have had my fighting style, or at least my level of experience in fighting that many people with nothing but your hands. Because I don't think it would have gone that well for them motherfuckers. They'd have been scraping them off the street, probably. Because, damn, that is one built dude. He's got some martial arts experience, and he's, military man. But, be nice if he knew kung fu. It would have just came in handy. That's all I'm gonna say. It just between my flu symptoms, I'm shivering while I'm sweating. I'm hot. I'm cold. My nose is clogged, but it's dripping. My throat feels just swollen out to here. Oh, my tongue is white. Fuck. So, I want to ask a favor of all my subscribers. Go to the whitehouse.gov contact form. Contact the president and tell them he needs to go meet with Spencer Stone. You ain't gonna meet with some fucking terrorist, Clockmed the dumb motherfucker, who took apart an alarm clock and intentionally made it look like a bomb to try to get attention. Now, I understand that making such a mistake or, admitting to such a mistake could be embarrassing for the president. But despite my agreement with a lot of the things that our president has done, if you're going to invite Clockmed the dumb terrorist to the White House and you fail to go visit Spencer Stone in the hospital, you are unfit to be commander-in-chief. I'm sorry. I love you, brother. I've supported Barack Obama. I've supported him since the moment Biden became his vice president. Or actually, since the moment he beat Biden in the primary, basically. And I said a little prayer for Biden to be his vice president because that's a candidate who I was supporting before. But Mr. Obama, you and I were both deceived. Okay, and this is what I want people to tell him in the email. I'm hoping by some fucking miracle long shot that he actually sees this video. But you can say this to him too. You and I were both deceived into thinking that Islam was a religion. Okay? Secular monotheism that uses Arabic words and Islam are 2 completely different things. Okay, because most people who call themselves Muslims that live in this country are simply secular monotheists who use Arabic words in their religious terminology. They're just spiritual people who believe that there's one God that created everything. They're Christians. They just don't know it because they've been culturally brainwashed. I don't fucking care. But the fact of the matter is, people who practice Islam, who actually practice Islam, they're not a religion. They're not religious people. It is a political system of conquest. It's communism 2.0. Okay? And it is far past time that we stop being fooled by this bullshit. See, there's a great documentary called 1400 Years of Fear, all right? And it details out why we're so afraid to stand up for ourselves, why we're so afraid to investigate and think critically, okay? Why we instantly want to be, oh, no, you go ahead. No, you can have that. Oh. And this combined with our brainwashed notion that we're somehow this invulnerable superpower. And Angela Merkel in Germany suffered the same fucking thing. This brainwashed notion that you're supposed to just help people because they say they need help. You're supposed to help people that need help, okay? But this whole fucking immigration thing, just a big fucking disaster, okay? And those governments need to find some way to undo it and get those fucking people back in the Middle East where they belong. Or guess what? Some right-wing militias are going to fucking take care of the problem the old-fashioned way. That's what's going to happen, okay? And you know what? I'm sure the fucking liberals are going to blame them, but I don't blame them because I don't like my fucking friends and family being raped and killed. I don't like riots in my fucking streets. And if those motherfuckers started coming around here hitting white women, they'd all be dead. Okay? Because according to rednecks around here, nobody hits white women but the rednecks. Like, kind of horrible, but kind of a thing in the South. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm blowing something out of proportion to be funny. But you can find just video after video. Just migrant attack. Just search migrant fucking attack. Migrant hits girl. Migrant attack girl. And just so many fucking videos just from the past couple of months. It's tragic. It's fucking ridiculous. Just a couple days ago, this fucking guy comes up, tries to fucking block this woman. And she tries to get away from him. He just fucking straight slapped her in the face, and two other fucking grown-ass men come and attack this girl. You people don't even deserve a quick death. You people are beyond fucking worthless. People like that are the reason why the concept of hell exists. There's people like that, when they die, they realize that's all it takes to create hell, is realization. They realize how shitty and fucking worthless they've been their entire lives. And the hell that's made is their own creation. Alright. So, this whole Spencer Stone thing. The reason why they're saying it's not terrorism related, because the liberal mindset is such that we don't want people thinking they need to stand up against Islam because we don't want these secular Arabs, they call them secular Muslims. They're not fucking Muslims. They're just secular fucking Arabs, okay? They need to stop calling themselves Muslims. If they have any fucking decency, they would disassociate themselves from rape, child slavery, and genocide. Period. Okay? And anybody who has a problem with that is a fucking sleeper cell. Or just simply has not thought about this clearly, okay? It's fucking pathetic. You gonna tell me, oh, the Quran doesn't say that. Oh, what about the Hadith? Fucking these people constantly lie to liberals so that they have a fucking smokescreen. Okay? They constantly try to get sympathy from liberals so that liberals will do their dirty work for them. And it needs to stop. We need to stop being scared shitless of these fucking people. We need to demand assimilation, okay? Not cultural assimilation, fucking political assimilation. You want to live in a democracy? Believe in democracy. You want to live in a totalitarian dictatorship under the command of fucking Mahdi or whatever? Go live in the fucking sand. I got one old friend from Syria and one old friend from Iran. And you've never seen more pissed off fucking people. And they've both spoken to me in private that they're also afraid to stop calling themselves Muslims because then they'll be labeled as apostates. So these people that you're sticking it up for, saying that they're secular Muslims, they're not even secular Muslims. They don't want to call themselves secular Muslims. You fucking liberal morons, you apologetic fucking ninnies, have forced these people to assume false identities because you lack a spine. So liberals want to sit there and say, oh, not all Muslims are extremists. Well, guess what? Then they're not fucking Muslims. They're being forced to call themselves Muslims by the extremists. That's the bitter fucking truth of it. There's some brainwashed in-betweens. There's some people that just haven't really thought about it that hard. But most of them, if you make friends with a secular Muslim, will tell you, that's why I left there. Okay? These are good fucking people. But anybody who's gonna blow something up and scream Allah Akbar, anybody who's gonna fucking have 8 people fighting one person and still need a knife, you're fucking pathetic. And the most pathetic thing about Islamic extremists is you're all just doing Russia's fucking dirty work for them. You little bitches. Fucking pathetic. Worthless. I mean, both of you fucking people, okay? The fucking, the so-called Russian nationalists that think Putin is even white. Oh, it fucking cracks me up. Putin isn't white. He's fucking Mongolian, you dumbasses. Your whole fucking empire is based on the fucking Khazarian Golden Horde. Morons. Look it up. Look up the fucking Golden Horde. Look up the whole Genghis Khan myth. Okay, because it's a fucking myth. Alright? You had Europe and you had China. Europe, just stories after stories of, oh, we got to push these fuckers back and building walls to push these fuckers back. China, stories after stories and big fucking walls trying to push these fuckers north. Okay, the Great Wall of China, the Berlin Wall. Why the fuck do we keep on getting to build walls to contain these fuckers? Because they're inhuman. They've been dehumanized. They've been made a slave army. And they don't have values. They don't have morals. They don't have decency. They are not civilized. And Mr. Obama needs to stop playing into their fucking hands. I mean, to some extent, yeah. But I think the same is true for everybody with a sense of compassion. We wanted We wanted to get along with people. We wanted to think that our God was the same God as their God. It's not. Their God is the God of war, death, and destruction. Their God of slavery. The God of fucking. It's Satan, okay? It's fucking evil incarnate, the way they describe God. It's nothing but pride. It's nothing but control. And then you have the God that Jesus Christ talked about, which wants you to love even your enemies, as opposed to, fucking beheading and enslaving them. So who do you think God is? Seems like a fucking no-brainer to me. Of course, I could be wrong. Maybe this whole world is about who can be the most evil. Maybe this whole world's about who can be the shittiest, dumbest, fucking clueless person. Huh. In that case, all these fuckers are winning. All these trolls are doing a hell of a job. No, wait, they're not, because they can't even fucking form a proper insult. Frankly, I'm better at being evil than my fucking trolls. So I can't count that at all. Like I said, I'm from the hood, son. What you gonna do? Nothing. But it's time we all stop doing nothing about Islam. Our government needs to recognize that this needs to be the new effort. Our government needs to recognize that Islam is a political system, not a fucking form of religion. Period. That has to be number one priority for all activists, or else you're fucking full of shit. Because in order to neuter Putin, we have to deal with Islamic extremism. When the Cold War supposedly ended, okay, the henchmen, the following tactic, okay, the next move they made was Islamic extremism. And they basically built it like a layer around themselves. Okay? And we can either try to peel away at it while it grows and replenishes itself, or we can stick a firecracker up its ass and light it, okay? And just watch the fucking pieces go everywhere. Islam is not a religion. And anybody who simply thinks about it for a while will come to agree with that fact, because it is very simple to understand. And the only people who don't understand it have been brainwashed. My throat's starting to hurt too bad. Let's see. In other news, 4 out of the 26 cruise missiles that Iran, that Russia fired into Syria, supposedly crashed in Iran. Iran, to no surprise, hasn't said anything. Iran doesn't fucking say much, do they? Not that we get to hear. I start to wonder whether or not some of the so-called Iranian spokespeople that talk on RT, start to wonder if any of them ever leave Moscow. Anyway. So yeah, of course, Russians are denying it and said that they all hit their target. But I kind of noticed something. They didn't release any video of any of those targets being hit. How is that possible? It's a cruise missile. It had to have some kind of guidance getting it there. actually a spotting camera. I don't know. I don't know. But it seemed like, I don't know, our intelligence was making a pretty firm point of, yeah, four of them fucking fell. And if you look at the whole Crimea celebration, they had launched a cruise missile just to show off, and it malfunctioned, spun off, damn near hit the crowd. So it's not surprising that they would have malfunctioning cruise missiles. But they got a lot of them, so they can have a few malfunction here and there. They could still do plenty bit of damage. All right. So I'm feeling really, really, really bad here. And my voice is fading even worse. So have a good day, everybody. Um, yeah, that's all.